this is just a rant. There's nothing really special about it. I'm speaking from my mind because it's the only really thing that my government or any government cannot touch. It's in my mind. It's my freedom to speak it. That's the freedom of speech. That is something nobody, nowhere can take away from you. Unless you sign up to the military, well, then that right goes right out the window. But that's something you learn. It's not something that happens. It's not something everybody will figure out. But besides that, this is more of a rant towards the politicians. The people running the countries thinking they know what's best. But they really don't. They think what's best is through them and the people who back them, who give them the money to run for office. That's who they think it's really best for. They'll say it's for the people, and it's really not. Um, I take my government, even my province for a fact. My province, we have the oil sands, so that should tell you where I live. And instead of that money going back into the province itself, it's just going basically back into the government. And they have the balls to say, oh, we're still in debt, so we got to raise your taxes. We got to do this because we don't have the money. So that makes me believe, or makes me go, well, where's all that oil sand money? All that money you're getting from the oil sands, off the oil companies, where is that money going? Because obviously it's not going back into towards the people. It's not going back into help with the province get out of debt. Where is that money going? We're supposed to have all this oil sands. We're supposed to be making all this money off it. Where is it going? Where is it ending up? I have a good idea, and that's right in the politician's pocket. Why? Because they figure I run the province, I get the money. I'm doing the hard stuff. No, you're not. Not really. You're sitting behind this. You're taking flights on taxpayers' money. You're taking trips on taxpayers' money. You're doing everything off the taxpayer. And you have the balls to say your job's really hard. You're making up dumb laws. You're telling people how to live their lives. When as people, as citizens, we have that right to choose. Like my province, my country is on this, we don't want drugs. Well, you know what? There's worse drugs out there. Like, okay, I smoke weed. I love weed. I am pro weed. I quit smoking cigarettes. As of December 23rd, it'll be a whole year since I had a cigarette. And for me, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. But I will always smoke weed. Why? I don't see it as a bad drug. The drugs I consider bad is crack cocaine, heroin, acid, all the stuff that's basically man-made. So that even goes for prescription drugs. It goes for alcohol too and all that, but like my government's so obsessed with saying, no, the drugs, we don't want drugs in our country. Yeah, we have cigarettes, we have alcohol, we have prescription drugs. All this stuff is so much worse than weed, than mushrooms. And they're obsessed with saying, oh, that stuff is bad. Yeah, here's alcohol, here's cigarettes, here's oxycodone. I actually got a prescription for oxycodone. And yet they're saying, oh, it's bad for you, but I've got a prescription for it because I had a migraine. Is that not wrong? Is that not something screwed up in this system? I think it is. But, well, like I said, that's just me. So this is, well, pointed at my government. It's pointed at everybody else who might watch this. Like, hopefully you are smart enough to understand you have the freedom to pick and choose what you want to do with your life. Don't let any other body tell you what to do. So I'm going to throw this up. Hopefully people don't get offended. I'm pretty sure people will. But there's nothing much I can do about that. And so I'm going to throw two things I wrote down over time on Facebook. I'm going to throw them up on here. I'm going to speak from my mind. Hopefully it doesn't offend people. If it does, well, sucks to be you. But that's besides the point. So just imagine all the words for the past 24 hours have been recorded that you said and turned into a transcript. How would it read? Would there be more life than death? Would it include words filled with life to build others up? How much would it contain grumbling, complaining, or even name calling? Remember, what comes out of your mouth reveals who you really are. Focus on speaking words of life and blessing. If you choose your words, you'll choose your life. So just think about like everything you said. If you are bad mouthing people, it actually shows more of who you are than what you really think. So yeah, I'm bad mouthing my government, but you know what? I love my country. I will die for my country no matter what. The people running it, that's another story. But well, the words I'm saying in the past 24 hours, and that is right here. It's right on YouTube. It's right on the internet. So yeah. There was another one that I written down. I gotta find it. If I can't find it, well, I'll find it some other time and throw it up here. And apparently I can't find it, so yeah, sorry about looking down, but I'm looking at my crapple. I might leave you with this one, I'm not sure yet. You know what? I'll leave you with this one. Just because, well, it's a nice ending to this little rant. So yeah. Anyways, a wise man once said, "Worry about a character more than reputation. Character is what you are, and your reputation is merely what people think of you." So if you're obsessed with people, you're obsessed with yourself. You're obsessed with people saying, "Oh, you're good, you're perfect, you're this, you're that, you're the other." That's what they think of you. If they're saying, "Oh, you're crap, you're nothing, you're useless, you're pointless, whatever," that's what they think of you. What you should really be concerned about people is what you think of yourself. So if you think you're good, if you think you're this, you think you're that, that's all that matters. If you're willing to sit there and take take what people say about you seriously, that kind of shows low self-esteem. Yeah, well, that's not good. But you got to remember, but you got to value yourself more than what people do. Because when you don't value yourself, you violate yourself. So like with this, I know, I'm screwing some words up, and I'm kind of tongue twisted on some things and all that crap. But you know what? It's me. I'm used to it. And if you watch any of my videos, like for me cooking and that, yeah, some words don't come out of my mouth quite right, and a boot like that. So yeah, if that offends you, well, don't look at that flag, because that's where I live. And yeah, I am Canadian. I am proud to be Canadian. If I could actually get my other song going, I would. But yeah, that'll be another time on another rant. But until then, bon appetit. Bon appetit. That could be my sign off, because, well, I cook a lot, and as you can tell on here, it's cooking, except for the first rant and this rant and probably some more. But yeah, until then, bon appetit. Like, subscribe, and don't get too drawn down on what people think of you. All right? Peace and love.